What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Gahel, and this video is going to be real quick, nothing too complicated, nothing too long. This is just for anybody who has been pondering on the idea of creating their own beats or instrumentals and how to go about that. When I first created my YouTube channel, probably like almost 10 years ago, I was posting my own beats on there, but back then, I was very like an amateur. I still think I am sometimes, but I started off posting on beats on there and then just trying to show myself like my growth. But then, obviously I've grown into posting other artistic stuff that I ventured into. But creating beats is something nowadays that like is very easy to do because of all the technologies that we have. And I'm about to show you on how to get started. So this is basically the bare bones of what you need to start becoming like a producer or a beat maker, instrumentalist. Honestly, you just need an up-to-date laptop, probably something with a lot of storage right over here, an external hard drive, just in case you run out of memory onto your computer. I'd probably say get an external hard drive, because right now I have one. This is my MacBook Pro, and then this is my external hard drive. And I say try to get something around like 2 terabytes or more, just because like, VSTs, plugins, drum packs, all that stuff adds up. And then you want to get yourself a good set of headphones. I've been using my Beats for a while and I think that they're pretty dope. And I never really had any other problems. I have other headphones at home that I use, which are a little bit better. And I think that's what you need for just to get started. Some good sounding headphones. Don't be afraid to try a whole bunch of different headphones out just to get like the right volume and right sounds. And then obviously you need a mouse. This is my little MacBook mouse that I got. And then you need yourself like a Midi or a keyboard. Right now, this is a keyboard that was given to me years ago by a good friend of mine. He gave it to me, and ever since then I've been using it. So I've been using this since like 2016. But a small one, on the go, like if you're moving a lot, then you should be fine. If you want to get a bigger one, that's fine. I think this one's probably like 32 keys or something like that. But this is what you need. And you also need a cable for this to plug it in. And I left the cable on the chair over there. But if you have one of the MacBooks that don't have a lot of ports on the side, you want to get yourself one of these little adapter things right here that comes with like a whole bunch of ports so that you can plug in, your speakers or your headphones or HDMI cables, USB-C ports, whatever. And memory card, all that stuff is in there. So basically this is like a to-go producer setup. If you ever or is on the move or anything like that. And then I think you should be fine just with these things. An external hard drive, 2 terabytes, an up-to-date computer, whether Windows or Mac, whichever one you want to use. And you want to get yourself a good set of headphones. Again, this is cabled. You can use Bluetooth, but Bluetooth has a latency onto it. So I say get yourself a good cabled headphones right over here. You want to get yourself a mouse. It doesn't have to be a Mac mouse. It could be any type of Bluetooth mouse or a cable mouse. And then you want to get yourself a good Midi. It doesn't matter what kind. You can get yourself a small one. This is like a medium-sized one, but like I said, this is it. This is what you need right now to be like an on-the-go producer, whether you're trying to kill time or you're trying to practice, this should be good enough for you to make beats. So now that you have all the basic starter kit stuff to become like a beat maker or producer, remember this is all starter kits, nothing too complicated, just get you started. Now that you have all this stuff, now you just got to get into the software. The software, honestly, there's a whole bunch of them that range from free to paid. And that's something that I feel like people have to experience on their own, because I can tell you one thing is better, but then somebody enjoys something else. I started off on Logic Pro X, but then I moved to FL Studio because I thought FL Studio for me was more, user-friendly, was more easy to understand and to navigate through. And a whole bunch of famous people use FL Studio to make popular beats to the songs that we listen to today. So that's something that I say try it on your own. There's a whole bunch like Ableton Live, FL Studio, Garageband, Logic Pro X, Cubase, Audacity, Pro Tools. It's just something that you got to try it on your own. But I try to say start off with Logic Pro if you have a Mac, or go to FL Studio, because that's like a one-time payment thing, and then you can upgrade from there and get lifetime updates. So that's something that I would suggest for you guys. Now, when you get into the softwares and whatnot, some of them don't come with like the most like advanced or high-tech VSTs, which is like virtual sound system things that you can use to create stuff. Like if you want a keyboard sound, if you want a synthesizer, Rhodes, they don't have that now. Some VSTs are free. You can find a whole bunch of free VSTs on there with specific sounds. You can pay for stuff like Omnisphere's paid, Nexus, those are the very popular ones, Trillion. And these are just stuff that you should worry about once you're trying to like dive into beat making or producing very into detail. So like I said, this is just a beginner's thing. So worry about the stock stuff first and try to see what you can create with the stock stuff. You don't need to blow hundreds of dollars on VSTs or like the latest and greatest equipment, you feel me? So just get started on that and then try to see what you can come up with like the most basic or, intro level of stuff. And then you can get into the more detailed type of sounds and productions. Beat making is a lot of fun, honestly. You'll go through a lot of trial and errors trying to create like something that might sound good to you or might sound good to a whole bunch of other people. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun with it. And this is the journey into becoming a better creator that is very, very fulfilling. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to remember. And there's a lot of rules that some people try to follow, but at the end of the day, it's what sounds good to you, man. It's what sounds good to you and what you enjoy doing. You don't have to stick to one genre at all. You don't have to stick to something that's popular. Try things to, push the envelope of music. Maybe you guys might create something that might be the latest and greatest genre or the latest and greatest, trend in stuff. So, right now you're in a really good time where you're able to create anything and able to get a lot of traction. So just keep practicing on that. And I think you guys will have a lot of fun. And, just when you guys get started, make sure to share, make sure to share and keep track of your progress and see how things go. And that's basically all I can say about beat making. I've had a lot of fun with it. I try a lot of different sounds and a lot of different techniques. And there's a lot of tutorials on there on YouTube of many producers on there that can help you out when you're, trying to learn. You don't have to do it on your own. Right now is a really good time to be doing all this. So have fun. Make sure you guys are practicing. Practice is what makes it work. You can watch all these tutorials, but if you're not actually doing it, it might be kind of hard for you guys. And that's something that I learned. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance. It's not bad to collaborate with people. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So have fun making beats. And if you guys want a more in-detail stuff about how I create my beats, because a lot of the videos that I make, a lot of the sounds behind them, I create the beats for them. So just let me know if you guys have any questions and enjoy the beats that I'll share on here. And follow me on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube. I appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, keep doing great things. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.